Hi, Linda, and thanks very much for your video this week. I found your insight particularly interesting, specifically because my experience and thoughts are sort of at odds with yours, and I think that's great. I'm always fascinated by getting to look into the managerial approach of others and to see how the context of their environment sort of drives that approach. Uh, of course, time management is one of the most important aspects of management as well as any other position or just in life. And this assignment has caused me to sort of reconsider what the act of doing time management itself might look like. And I'm happy to have had the opportunity to hear your input because it sort of challenged my thoughts. So what I mean when I say that is that when you discuss time management, you seem to view, like, the way that you present it is that there is a specific block of time to do these things, and then those things themselves may come in a variety of different ways, be it folks that work for you requesting certain things, or you have to accomplish a given task that's not of your standard set of just making schedules and doing payroll, etc. I have the exact same approach, but view it like it's just nomenclature, just the name in my head is different. But to me, like, to give an example, if I were to block off the first 4 hours to do, say I'm going to go work side by side or work, shoulder to shoulder with the people that work for me or that work, below me or whatever, that necessarily wouldn't be blocked out as a time management block so much as that's just in my head. I would call that like, okay, this is a 4 hour block of chaos. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever I need to do is done. We're talking about exactly the same thing in exactly the same way. We're just calling it different things. And I just think that's interesting because realistically, all of the time management strategies that are presented throughout any of the research, even up into the research that I've been looking at, which points out that there aren't necessarily better or worse strategies. All of these strategies are basically the same, 5, 10, 15 different things. Plan ahead, only do one thing at a time. All of these strategies are saying the same thing. It's just whatever nomenclature you use to apply it to your to your environment or the context of your position. So not really saying anything groundbreaking or even new at all. I've just found it very interesting to sort of consider how all of these things are basically the same, even though it might look different for the guy that works at the meat packing plant or someone that works on cardio open heart versus the guys that work down in dietary. All of our time management strategies are still effectively the same thing. So again, nothing really to add. Just found it very interesting, and your discussion sort of kicked off reading through a couple different articles that I probably wouldn't have. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your evening.